Alright, welcome back. So we're going to get into it now. Rastan has approached the Firetop Mountain. First of all, take a look at this map though. This is what I like about this book. This map is something else. I really like it. Something I would draw. But I really like this dragon here. The sword. But so this is about probably right around here is where Rastan's going. So we'll put the token over here. Okay. Hey, good thumbnail. And okay, so I'll try that. Try not to read it word by word. I'll just kind of sum it up. At last, your 2-day hike is over. You unsheath your sword, lay it on the ground, and sigh with relief as you lower yourself down on the mossy rocks to sit down for a moment's rest. You stretch, rub your eyes, and finally look at up at Firetop Mountain. Looks menacing. Lots of sharp, unnatural angles. Strange vegetation. Your quest lies ahead of you. Across the clearing, cave entrance, you pick up your sword, get to your feet. You peer into the gloom, see dark, slimy walls with pools of water on the stone floor in front of you. The air is cold and dank, and you light your lantern and step warily into the blackness. Cobwebs brush your face, and you hear the scurrying of tiny feet, rats most likely. You set off into the cave. After a few yards, you arrive at a junction. Will you turn west or east? Let me show you this picture real quick. It's an approximation. Across the clearing is a dark cave entrance. Okay, so I already read this part. I went east, and it turned out there's a door, and I didn't want to. I think it was locked. I said you could force your way in, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to alert my presence. So I'm going to go west, and I went west, and I'll show you what happened here. See this guy snoozing, all right? A strange goblin-like creature in leather armor, asleep at his post. All right, so there is a right-hand turn to the north. In the passage, cautiously you approach a sentry on the corner, and you look in, you see a strange goblin-like guy, leather armor, and he's sleeping, and I had to make a luck check, test your luck. So if you're lucky, it does not wake up, obviously. So I failed the luck test. Now, how do you do the luck test? And that goes over here. I got to remember too. So here it is. Sometimes you will be told to test your luck. As you will discover, using luck is a risky business. The way you test your luck is as follows. Roll 2 dice. If the number rolled is equal... Sorry, this glare is getting a little out of control. Then, or less than your current luck score, you have been lucky. If the number rolled is higher than your luck score, you have been unlucky. The consequence of being lucky or unlucky will be found on the page. Each time you test your luck, you must subtract 1 point from your current luck score. So the more you rely on luck, the more risky this becomes. So yeah, that's why in my previous video when I showed you my character, it was down to 6 because I failed the luck test. So I'll read this. If you are unlucky, you step with a crunch on some loose ground, probably some small pebbles, and his eyes flick open. Turn to page 248. So on my poster board here, and marker, I'll put Rastan here. Now I was going to use my patented poster board door, and I could. That's kind of neat. But you can see I kind of did something like it's covering. But this could mean that it's above the door. But so in this case, I'm going to use the 3D door. That makes a little bit more sense in this case. And here is the goblin, well, the orc, right there. And it's going to approach. And it's awakened. So let me go back to the reading. Turn to 248. Get this out of here. 248. The creature has just awakened. That has just awakened. Is an orc. He scrambles to his feet and turns to grasp at a rope, which is probably the alarm bell. You must attack him quickly. Orc, skill 6. If you defeat him, you may continue up the passage. Okay. So, see, this is a good place to put another bookmark. Boring, but I'll put another envelope there. Orc, skill of 6. So, really, I'm underprepared. I should have grabbed some of my index cards, but I'll use this envelope for the combat grid. So, orc is 6. Alright. So my stamina is 17. So I can take some hits. So let me get to rolling. And again, combat, just to go over it. To reiterate, you must resolve the battle. First record the creature's skill and stamina. I just saw, let's see here. Oh, there it is. I didn't see that before. I was just looking at skill 6, stamina 5. So I'll jot that down. Stam. This is kind of, there we go. Archaic here, huh? Okay. So, I gotta beat his skill. Skill 6. Alright, my skill's 11. But how does that work? If I got 11, I gotta add to the 11. Let me... My first battle with this system, so I gotta make sure I'm doing it right. And so you guys know. Roll the 2 dice for the creature. Ah, that's right. Roll the 2 dice. Add its skill score. Score. All right. All right. Okay, so it's gonna go. Well, I should say I'm attacking it first, really. So let me go. Here, I'm going to use my custom-made dice here. My rage dice. So I got 11. All right. 5, 6, 7. So again, roll 2 dice for yourself. Add the current skill. So 7 plus 11, so 18. So the orc's gonna go. Rolls 2 dice and adds a 6. Alright, 10. So I got it. Boom. So the orc's going for the rope. I take out my short sword. I believe that he's got a short sword. I'll say sword. And I slash the orc's forearm. And I do 2 damage. Also, I can do this, use one of my... For more detail, I can use my immersion die. And... I feel the vibration as it hits, as the sword kind of stops and shakes from hitting the flesh of the orc. So yeah, I do 2 damage, I believe. Right? Let me see the damage. Make sure. Yep. Subtract 2 points from its stamina score. So it's down to 3 hit points. Okay. I guess I should put me a Rastan. Again, let me bring him over here. And he's got stamina 17. And the skill is 2D plus 11. Again, kind of sloppy, doesn't look that great. Yeah, sorry. Alright, so here we go again. Exciting stuff. This time I'm going to bring the sword down upon its neck. That one's on. Let me re-roll that. Oh, no, here. Okay. That was a weird roll. See, that using one of these, you get some weird rolls. Let's see. So that's 6. That's Sergeant Gray there from Rage's buddy, from his army buddy, and 1. So I got 7 plus 11, so 18. So the monster's going to go. Just add 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah. 2 more damage. This thing's down to 1 hit point. So I successfully bring the sword down, and I see blood, blackish blood kind of shoot out from its neck, and yeah, get some on the, get a little bit on my hands here. Blood on my, orc blood on my hands. Alright, again. So this time I'm going for the gusto. I'm going for the stomach shot. Let's see if I can pierce the leather armor. 10 plus 11. So it's 21. That's a good number. And the orc. Ooh, that's good. 16. But I don't think it... So I you know, my 21 beats at 16. I'm trying to think... If I got 2 6s, that's 12 plus 18. No, 12 plus 6. So 18 was the highest it could roll. And so it was, yeah, definitely odds are in my favor. I'm a lot more skilled with the blade. And I pierce through the leather armor of its belly, covering its belly, and it keels over. I withdraw the sword, and it collapses to the stone ground, and I wipe my blade and with a cloth from that sack I have, and yeah, I look at my coin and I figured I give it a slight smile. It's my lucky coin. I'm happy that it served me well today. So as a cliffhanger, let's see what happens next. Go back to there. If you defeat him, you may continue up the passage. Turn to 301. Again, this is spoilers, but you might make some different decisions. So it might not be spoilers, but still some spoilers. Alright, 301. On the east wall of the passage, you see another door, this time made of solid metal. Listening to the door, you hear sound of tortured screams coming from within. If you wish to try opening the door, turn to 102. If you decide to ignore this room and continue up the corridor, turn to 303. That's where I'll leave off. Let me know what you think. My first time playing this, first combat in it. Pretty easy. I'll see you in the next video. Let's see what happens. Let's see what Rastan does. Keep solo questing.